Alright guys, hello and welcome back to our journey to level 99 with the Kilika beasts. Jumping right back into League on the journey of breaking even. We're trying to, we're in round 2 right now, but we're trying to get 3rd place. So we're playing a very specific way. We got the Kilika beasts going against Ronto Fangs. We are taking on the Albed Sykes, and the Guado Glories taking on the Luca Goers. So what we're trying to do here is we're actually trying to, oh wait, let's actually fix this. We're trying to tie all the games, and we're really trying to get that 3rd place position. So it's more, honestly, it's more difficult than winning, because we need to figure out like what our level, not our level, we need to figure out what our position is on the top scorer, or the leaderboard and stuff like that. And then we've got to lose and win accordingly against specific opponents to get 3rd place. It's kind of annoying, but it's funny because we actually, it's the 3rd place prize, but it's the 1st place in our hearts. Like, we really really want to get that prize. So yeah, we're gonna be tying this game as well. I'm not really sure what to really do. Like, I think at least in the early games, I think as we play, we'll get to a point where we realize, like, all right, we need to win against this team, lose against this team. Like, we don't. Here's the thing. We almost want to select a team to forcibly lose against, so that we can then push down all the other teams. So tying games, it kind of makes that a little bit more known, because you know you've got one team. Well, no, that's actually not even true. See, I'm still trying to formulate it in my brain, like how it's gonna work. But we should ideally have one team that still reigns supreme above all others. I don't know, it's challenging because it's honestly, it's almost easier to get 2nd place than it is 3rd. Because 2nd place, at least, what we can do is we can just have one team that always beats us, and then we beat all the other teams in tie where needed, and then we can kind of get that 2nd. But the 3rd is a little bit trickier because we need a 2nd team to beat us. We can't just have one team be supreme. We need 2 teams to be supreme, and then, you know, it's, I don't know, it's like a whole math equation we got to figure out at the end of the day. And it's really difficult to figure out occasionally, so we'll see. Really, I just want volley shot, and the funny thing is, I don't think I'll use volley shot, but I think it's worth learning just because, like, it's a fun little challenge to try and learn techniques that you wouldn't normally try and learn and all that stuff. Yeah, we're gonna pass the Nizaru, and at this point, we've effectively knocked out our competition. We've got the midfielder Rin down. We get the left forward and the right forward just completely knocked out cold. So ideally we should be in a position to just kind of pass, have a good time, and get experience. Which is funny because it also fulfills that secondary thing we need to do, which is, you know, like arguably primary, is we need to get to level 99. So this definitely helps with it. I'm not sure how many leagues I'll do with this, just because I feel like it's not, you know, it's not super engaging to see me grind. I guess it might be. I don't know. I think it depends on like who you are as a person, because for me, like, there was I bring this up all the time, but there was a guy named Circle Master that grinded to level 99 in the reactor, and like I love that. Like, that was awesome. But like, I know some people might be like, dude, he's literally just playing the same battles, so like, why am I watching this? But it's about the challenge, you know what I mean? It's about the, it really is, like, it's about the grind. It's about the, you know, like, can he do it? I think getting to level 99 in Blitzball is significantly easier than grinding to level 99 in the first reactor in Final Fantasy VII. But you know what? And we've someone please link me if I'm wrong, but I think I'm the only channel to have recorded a grind to 99 as much as I have. But also in addition to that, I think the one thing I keep in mind, which is unfortunate, but I feel like a lot of people probably have done this, but they haven't done it on camera, which is unfortunate because, like, I want to see that kind of stuff. The whole goal of the channel was I went to like watch Blitzball content, and then I didn't like see any, so I decided to just record some. And then this happened, and we have like 1,000 videos. But like, you know, it's I mentioned this on a previous video, but yeah, if there's anyone recording Blitzball content, like, honestly feel free to self-advertise or anything. Like, I don't really mind that, as long as it's like related to Blitzball or, you know, Final Fantasy to a degree. you know, none of those, what is it, like, subscribe to my free course to earn like $10,000 a day. Yeah. Then you always ask that big question whenever you see those ads, and you're like, I mean, but if it was such a great idea, why are you telling me? You know? And it's always like, out of the goodness of my heart. Sorry, there's a bit of a tangent there. But, yeah, a little bit of experience for them. By that, I mean literally 2 experience for their goalie, and then a lot more for us. No level up for Nizarut, but Warbike levels up to 83, more endurance, shoot, HP. I'm having second thoughts, honestly. I do think we're going to have over 300 games. There's just a part of me that thinks that's going to happen. It just feels like every time I've been like, hey, we're almost done and we're not going to get over 300 games, we scroll on past to like 350 and we're like, okay, we had more than 300 games. I don't know. Honestly, it's funny, but in anticipation of so a little bit of background, I feel I really like the effects of editing like thumbnails. I think it's really cool, especially for this series, because it hides the score of what the game was, and I think that's really important, because if I just show what the score is on the thumbnail, then it's a little bit, you know, especially if it's a close game, it's a little bit anticlimactic. It's like, dude, I saw the thumbnail. But so yeah, I really like the effects of editing, but I hate the act of editing. I don't know. I'm just not. I don't know what it is about me. Like, I understand the concept of like layers exist, and like this is how you form layers to get your edited photo. But I'm just like so bad at the execution. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just really poor at that. For work, I use like PowerShell, command line, you know, like just stuff like that, you know, and that like makes sense to me. But like when it's an image I'm manipulating, I just can't, you know, my brain can't comprehend the idea that like this button does that. Like I don't know. That's a little bit of a tangent. But yeah, like for this series, I made 400 thumbnails, because that's what I anticipated we'd go to 400 matches. But you know, I just didn't want to have to. I just wanted to get it done in like one sitting. No, I don't know. I feel like it's something I should get better at, though, because it is like really, especially the video editing, it can be really nice. I use GIMP right now for the image editing, and it seems to work pretty well. I don't know. I don't pay for any like the big software suites, because I feel like I never, like my skill level does not extend to their capabilities. You know what I mean? Like, I'm just looking for something really basic and like really like, okay, you do this. Like, I'm not making the Avengers 5 or whatever. I'm just playing Blitzball, man. That's all I'm doing. But yeah. I don't know. I think the most complex editing I've done on this channel has just been like simple splices and stuff. For the player pages, I made backgrounds, or I made like background outlines, which was kind of a pain, but it was a good thing. I don't know. I guess at the core of what I'm saying is this: one day this channel might become more polished, but that day is not today. That is maybe in the future. Yeah. It still is wild to me how much content we have like planned and stuff, just because there's so many like different things I want to record. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting a little bit conflicted though as of recent, like, because one of my goals is to have, so here's the thing, I'm trying to figure out how to organize it. That's the biggest hurdle. But one of my goals is to have like a channel where someone can look at a category that's like Final Fantasy X, and then they could scroll through my videos as like a catalog of like, even outside of Blitzball, like a catalog of like, oh, I didn't know you could do that, and then they can watch something and then they'd be like, oh, I didn't know you could do that either, and like just like random cool stuff that I think people don't see very often on a first playthrough of the game, but is possible to occur. You know, like a centralized location for that. So that's one of the goals, but I don't know how you like organize that outside of like just a playlist. Yeah, I mean the same story as always though. We've got a bunch of content planned and a bunch of ideas, and I'm just recording it as I go along really. But yeah, we tied game here, which is beautiful because that's what we wanted. And it looks like a level up as well for Mizarut, so level 85 with more everything actually except speed. That's fantastic. 50 catch. It's been so long since it's been in the goal, but that is a lot of catch. Valgerda's contract at the Luka Goers has expired. Valgerda's gone, and Ottaguado's actually on the team now. We tie the Ronso Fangs. Oh no, another tied team. That's not great. We want decisive wins and losses. We don't want weirdness. And then Goers win. So it looks like, okay, it looks like Goers and Beasts are our, maybe, I don't know. We might need one more game because this is weird. But we do have a defined Ronso Fangs, Albert Sykes suck, which is good. Perfect. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. And when you come back, we're going to be playing more Blitzball. Till next time.